I will win. I won't stop till I get it. What's going on, Zordon? Hello? Not again. What? No. Oh, man. Tommy's gonna kill me if I stretch this out. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Geek Done Right, the show where I talk about whatever it is I feel like. I'm Chris. Thanks for coming to geek out with me. And as you can't tell, it's time to talk about some Power Ranger news. In case you didn't know, Power Rangers has been around for almost 25 years. In fact, this August will be the 25th anniversary since the premiere of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's had many incarnations, from Power Rangers Zeo, Turbo, Space. I mean, the list goes on. Its current series is actually Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel on Nickelodeon every Saturday. Not sponsored, but you know, holla at me if you want. So of course, you know, this is around the time that we start getting the information about the next series of Power Rangers. Whew! There have been some changes. And yes, Power Rangers is about change. It is about adapting. It is about something new and different each year. However, there hasn't been changes this bold in years. I mean, like, starting off, one of the announcements has been a change to the logo. Now, the logo has been pretty much the same as far as like the Saban's Power Rangers, with the metallic lettering and the lightning bolt and everything like that. It's been kind of that way for just about every single Power Rangers logo that you've ever seen. So recently they posted on Twitter a change for the Power Rangers logo from here on out. Okay, let's see if I can do this without, you know, blowing your ears out. I'm trying to keep the volume off. So there's the traditional logo. And here's the new one. What do you think? It's interesting. It's definitely, I kind of feel like it has that modern simplicity, but they also kind of kept the classic lightning bolt, just kind of brought it at a different angle and stuff. And yeah, it's interesting. So here's another look at that logo, of course, with all the other Rangers around. Once again, that's kind of like that classic lightning bolt, so kind of giving you the old with the new. I mean, of course, they're trying to do like the metal etching around the edges and trying to make it look a little more modern, of course, with you know, the multiple colors of the Power Rangers. Yeah, to be honest, you know, it's grown on me. Initially, I wasn't sure, but it's definitely grown on me, especially looking at the detail here of what you're seeing with the lettering. It's actually kind of cool. But yeah, so that's definitely a change that they've made 25 years later. The other change is that since Power Rangers inception, I mean, Power Rangers is actually kind of a hodgepodge of footage from Japanese shows called Super Sentai into like they take the action footage and the Zords and villains and things like that, and sometimes replace the villains or film new footage with American actors and things to create what we know as Power Rangers. So from the Japanese Super Sentai, they're associated with a company called Bandai. And Bandai, for the last 25 years, has been producing the toys, or they've had the master toy license to the Power Rangers franchise, as well as the Super Sentai franchise. That is until recently. Check this out. Hasbro has obtained the master toy license. Now, if you're not familiar with Hasbro, think G.I. Joe, think Transformers, brands like that, that has now picked up the master toy license for the Power Rangers brand. Now, I will say that Bandai America will continue producing the Power Ranger stuff, like the stuff that they had planned through the end of the year. But starting in 2019, you'll be seeing this stuff from Hasbro, which is kind of cool. So the CEO the CEO of Hasbro said, "We are honored to create a world of play experiences for such an iconic action brand," said Brian Goldner, chairman and CEO of Hasbro. Saban's Power Rangers are universally recognized, and their hallmark attributes of teamwork and inclusivity perfectly align with our core values at Hasbro, end quote. And so they're really excited to have the Power Rangers brand. Haim Saban is really excited too. He says Hasbro leads the way in brand storytelling and creating engaging experiences across its exceptional portfolio of blockbuster and partner brands. Quality, innovation, and a focus on designing dynamic products for fans of all ages makes Hasbro a great partner for Power Rangers. And to be honest, I tend to agree with that. I mean, if you look at the high-end toys that Hasbro makes, I mean, they're phenomenal. I'm not trying to say that the legacy line from Bandai has been bad, but I mean, Hasbro, in my opinion, just makes more fun, more interesting toys. So it'll be really interesting to me to see what they're going to be doing with the Power Rangers brand. And from the sound of things, they've got some big ideas. They've definitely got some big ideas. What they are, I don't know, but that's what they say. They have big ideas. So they're, I would expect to see some stuff from them probably early 2019. I'm really excited for that. So now the final announcement, which is really interesting for those that are familiar with Power Rangers as a whole. And that's the announcement of the next season of Power Rangers. Let's just take a look. Power Rangers Beast Morphers, which is actually going to be using the footage from Tokume Sentai Go Busters. So it's definitely a departure from your traditional Power Rangers suits. It doesn't look like straight up spandex. It's kind of like a leather style material. They have more intricate looking Zords and weapons and everything. It's kind of a spec ops, almost spy kind of theme. It's really cool. But the really interesting thing about this, though, is that alright, so normally the succession is almost 1-to-1 with Power Rangers, but back between Power Rangers Samurai and Power Rangers Mega Force, they decided to skip Go Busters. Go Busters was actually from 2012. A lot of the monster suits and things like that are made out of foam, they don't really last a whole heap of a long time. So they're bound to decay and other things like that. So it'll be interesting if they spend the money on either recreating the suits or whatnot. I don't know. Like, it's really, really interesting. But anyways, so here's the plot. According to Saban, here's what it says. It says, set in the future, a secret agency combines a newly discovered substance called Morph X with animal DNA to create the Power Rangers Beast Morphers. The Rangers must fight off an evil sentient computer virus bent on taking over the source of all Ranger power, the Morphin Grid itself. Interesting. I'm excited for what's to come from Power Rangers. I hope it goes well. I hope these changes are great. I mean, it's a great time to kind of refresh things a little bit. Well, that's going to wrap things up for this episode of Geek Done Right. Hey, so what's your favorite thing about Power Rangers? Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure to hit that notification bell so you're notified of whenever I drop new episodes. And just be ready for more episodes from Geek Done Right. Until next time, y'all take it easy. Peace. And may the power protect you.